Our greatest fear is not the fact that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is the fact that we are powerful. It is not the darkness that we are afraid of, but it is the light that we fear the most. On this episode of the PEP Talk, your brother Captain Mr. Nag welcomes you once again on Leadership Talk. Well, are you a leader? Let me ask you that. Are you a leader? Well, some of you would say yes, and most of you would say, well, I don't have a leadership position. How can I be a leader? Let me put that question again. Are you a leader? Or let me frame it differently. Have you ever had a lollipop moment in your life? What do I mean by a lollipop moment? A lollipop moment is when somebody said something to you. Somebody did something for you that changed your life fundamentally. And if so, did you go and tell that person that he or she has changed your life? Probably not. And I'm sure you have also done the same for somebody. Spoken to somebody, did something for somebody that has fundamentally transformed that person's life. So you also had many lollipop moments, and you are also a leader. With that, let me begin my talk on leadership in the 21st century, especially leadership now. So in the 90s, leadership was thought to be like a command and control. So when the boss said jump, you said how high. In the early 2000s, it was all about spreadsheet leadership. How many performers, how many non-performers. That means you got to fire somebody. And now it is the servant leadership. 2020, my friends, 2020. Let me tell you again, 2020 servant leadership. Do you want to know what that is? Keep watching this video till the end. Now, as I said, 2020 servant leadership. It has transformed the concept of leadership upside down. Leaders, followers, leaders, followers. Previously it was thought leader is on top, followers are here. Leader on top, followers are here. Let me repeat that. Leaders on top, followers here. And now, 2020 servant leadership. Followers are here and leader is here. Followers are here. Let me repeat that. Listen to me carefully. Followers are here on top, leader is here. What does that mean? It means the leader asks the follower, what do I do? How do I facilitate you? What do you need? And he does that. He does that for the followers, what they say. And the followers perform. So let me get into another subject, which is very, very important in 2020s. Here it is. IQ, EQ and AQ. You must have heard about IQ, I'm sure. Intelligent quotient. In the 90s, it was supposed to be a leader needs to be intelligent. Intelligence quotient has to be very high. That was in the 90s. Later on, in the 21st century, early in the 21st century, it was believed that EQ is more important. So people started running behind EQ. That means emotional quotient. Person needs to build relation, understand people, people leader. But in 2020, my friends, remember that date, 2020. It's about adaptability quotient, AQ, adaptability quotient. Let me repeat, AQ. So can you match the following? Can you match the following? Can you take that quiz? Let me give you the answers. Here is answers. In 2020s, the new leadership style is AQ is number 1. AQ, adaptability quotient, is number 1. EQ is 2 and IQ is 3. I hope, friends, this video was very useful for you. So let us understand leadership in the 21st century, especially 2020. That adaptability quotient has to be high. We need to adapt fast, change with change, and deal with situations around us. and follow the servant leadership model. From your captain brother, Mr. Nag, trainer Nag, captain Nag, brother Nag, goodbye, have a great day, and take care of yourself. And don't forget, very important thing, smile.